Hey, VC, Jeff here, and let's talk vinyl today. Decided to do a vinyl update video today. Had a little quiet time here. The house is kind of empty, so I figured I'd jump on this and throw together a quick video. So this has been a couple weeks in the making. I got one of these a couple weeks ago, and the other one just came in today. So I thought it was time to show this. So we're talking the band Madrost. This I actually have shown months ago, a couple months ago. I got this first off back when it first was reissued. Scott Waters' label is reissuing these, and so I grabbed this when it came out. This is like old school thrash from a modern band, and I had heard the cassette, had heard the CD version of this before, so I knew that this style vocals was a little more my liking. Some of their later stuff was a little more aggressive, so I wasn't warming up to it as much. But anyway, so I got this, and as you can see, this one's autographed, which I don't recall if when I bought that necessarily that I expected that, and it came with a little sticker. So then a couple of weeks ago, one of the other releases, this one, The Essence of Time Matches No Flesh, was actually by one of the resellers, was listed on sale. So it had been marked down, and I thought, you know, I'm going to go ahead and grab this because I have listened to this a handful of times, and this is one of the more later ones that was a bit more on the aggressive side vocally, and it took a while to warm up to it. And so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab it because I got the other. And so I did, and it was supposed to be autographed and with the patch. Now, the initial packages when this came out, when they first reissued this, were that there was a patch, you know, limited, blah, blah, blah. But the reseller that I bought it from had it listed as autographed with the patch. Well, you can see it is autographed. I guess you can see it's black, black on blue. It's really hard to see there. Let me show you the artwork on this. The artwork is just, I love this artwork. It's just so cool. It's such depth to it. Cool. Anyway, it's on regular black wax. Comes with an insert, band photo, and lyrics. Anyway, when I got it, it is autographed, but it didn't have a patch. But have no fear, because many months ago, Scott had already sent me a copy of the patch in a box of other VCLT goodies that he sent me. This was back when this came out, but I didn't have the album. He had sent this because I guess they had extras. So, hey, I already had the patch, so no complaints at all. That's neat. I got that. So now, because I had bought these two, and again, this one was on sale, which prompted me to buy it before they go out because they're very, limited amounts. Now I'm like, okay, great. Well, now there's only one other release that's been put out on vinyl, which Scott's also did on No Life Till Metal. I better go grab it. 100 copies put out. Scott said, you better grab one fast because I guess he's got less than 10. So I ordered it. Normally, when I order stuff from them, if it's in stock, they usually get shipped out like a day or two later. So I placed this order, and 2, 3, 4 days went by, and then I started getting kind of concerned. I'm like, what if I waited too long? What if they really don't have any in stock? Started getting paranoid that maybe Scott was right and they were lower than I thought, and I totally missed out on it. And then all of a sudden, boom, I got these things saying it was shipped. So that was just me being paranoid there. Charring the Rotting Earth. This is the most recent release. It is an EP. So it's on 45 RPM. Again, the artwork is just, I love the way that they do the coloring. It's just black on red. And the depth, though, that you can get in that is just so cool. It's like a comic book. It is on black wax, lyric sheet, band photo. Now, these were listed. There were only 100 copies. These were listed online on Discogs, I think, that only the first 50 copies came with a sticker and a poster. So I didn't expect either one of those because I'm definitely way beyond the first 50. But I did get the poster. So, hey. The little things in life. Was not expecting that at all, but that is so cool. Band picture and some of the artwork really cool. Yes. So, I have my complete set. Now, the band has 4 albums out. This is their 4th. This is their 3rd. And this is their 1st. But a little birdie in the underground tells me that indeed the 2nd album is getting reissued fairly soon. So anyway, Madrost, if you're into a little bit more of the modern thrash, a little more aggressive, brutal at times, but not anywhere near the brutality of some of the more extreme bands. It took me a little bit to get used to them. When I threw these things on vinyl and cranked them up versus the digital files that I've been playing of the other albums, I was like, oh wow, this is cool. The music just really hits you, and then you just kind of get into it. Cool. But okay, so yeah, check out Madrost, No Life Till Metal, the website, and they've got some of them left. And okay, so up next we've got the I don't even know which name's first here. Whatever. Mike Portnoy, Billy Sheehan, Tony McAlpine, Derek Sherinian. This has been on my wish list for a while. This is their Live in Tokyo. Basically, they get together and the four guys are playing songs from their individual bands that the four of them have done. So they do Dream Theater, they do some Talus, they do some instrumental stuff from Tony McAlpine, some Derek stuff, Sherinian, some of his instrumental. All these guys have come from other bands, have done a lot of other music, and so they got together and did a bunch of tunes from each other's bands. And they've included some covers too. They do a cover of Stratus by Billy Cobham, one of my favorites. And they've got, guitar solos. It's 2 albums full of great stuff live. Just on black wax. Each one of the sides of the picture have, a focus on a member of the band, photos and stuff. And then Derek. Yeah, so I was cranking this earlier today, and it's great stuff. Like I say, most of the songs I know in one shape, fashion, or form because I have albums by pretty much all of these. Everything on here is instrumental. I would say everything on here is instrumental except the very last track. They do Shy Boy by Talus, and they all take turns kind of singing it, and it comes off really well. So yeah, this came out a handful of years ago, and I've had it on my wish list, and I waited, and then the price was right, and I had to place an order, and I added that to my cart. So alright, this goes hand in hand with the one I showed last week. I felt I had to complete the set. I've got the White Snake album. This is the second David Coverdale solo album after he left Deep Purple. I'm sorry, this is his first, and the other one was his second. So, first time on vinyl since 1977. This is, of course, later the band name became White Snake. One word. It's on Coke bottle, clear. So he leaves Deep Purple, he puts together this little solo project, and some of the members that I know at least one of them, I think, some of the members that he works with, of course, end up becoming part of White Snake, the band. So he puts that one out, and then he puts this one out. This is the second one, and this is the one I got, I guess, a week or two ago, and I showed on a previous video. So, and again, these were initially brought to my attention by Gary over at Physical Format, and I thought, yeah, add them to my wish list, and then went ahead and bought them. And they both got stories about, behind the scenes and stuff. Nice little set. And I've been listening to these now, and yeah, this is great stuff. So if you're into early White Snake, the bluesier side, the slower side, and we're talking not this stuff that, became the big hit, Still of the Night and all that stuff, which is a little more on the aggressive side. This is the earlier White Snake, blues based at times, more rhythm and blues, more occasionally got some horns and stuff. You're gonna dig these albums. They are the early albums. They don't fall into, if you look at like the discography, they're not gonna fall into the White Snake category, but you're gonna love them if you like that early stuff. This is just great stuff. It's it's got various styles on here, but they are just great. Sounds great for the time, 77, 78. It's just some great rock, rhythm and blues, hard rock at times. Great stuff. I've really enjoyed these. I've had these on CD for a while, but it's been a long time since I revisited them. So having them on vinyl has been a real blessing. I listened to both of those actually this morning before making the video. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll keep it short. I just wanted to share some of the most recent things that have come in, and I'll be back very soon. So, rock on and rock hard.